Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of our Total War Warhammer Empire campaign. Last episode, we took care of a couple of Talea armies up here that were raiding. They do have one province right here, and a couple of other stuff kind of going along this line. So we'll probably want to do something with that. We also are trying to finish off these annoying buggers in Carrick Ziflin. They're driving me mad. They've been a thorn in my side this entire campaign, and it is definitely time to deal with that. As far as our cities go, we're doing relatively well. I think Middenheim up here, I definitely want walls on. Let's just go ahead and end our turn. I think most of it we finished off at the end of last episode. The dwarves still want me to join war against the vampires. I'm not going to do that until I finish off a couple of enemies over here, because I don't want to fight a war against a ton of opponents at once. That's just not going to be good. There we go. Karl Franz is doing pretty good. I don't want to trespass. Oh, actually, I'm at war with these guys? When did I go to war with them? Unless they... Oh, wow, I'm at war with everybody. Probably when I went to war with Talea. I went to war with everybody else who they're friends with. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Okay. Totally didn't realize that. I'm not at war with Bretonia, which at least is something. So I guess we're just going to start moving and attacking things.
No peace, just war.
So here we've got a whole bunch of peasants, whole bunch of archers. I've got tons of great swords. That really won't be a challenging battle. So let's just do that, and I'm going to occupy. If I'm going to cut a swath through these lands, I might as well occupy and get some provinces and stuff out of it as I go along. Let's upgrade Karl Franz's weapon strength, get that up to 585, which is pretty good. We'll get some replenishment going here, which is also good. I do need to finish off Carrick Ziflin, so that's going to be on my to-do list. I've also got Castle Artois over here. What kind of a garrison are we looking at? Grail Knights, not a huge garrison. I think we could probably manage that.
What you ask is impossible.
How many... Let's see, these guys have 2 provinces, so that was one of them. Bestone has no provinces. That's these guys down here. Who... Can I win that? Oh yeah, definitely. That'll get them off of Paravion, however that's pronounced. Let's upgrade that settlement since we can. These guys are in rough shape, and they have no capital or anything like that, so they're just going to take attrition damage until they're destroyed. Nuln. Man, I'm at war with like everybody and their cousin right now, though, which is not good. And I cannot win this fight without a second army to support me. So, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and end the turn. I mean, we're doing okay. I'm not seeing a ton of armies at my borders or anything like that. But we're going to have to basically eliminate threat by threat until there are no threats left. If I get to here, is that far enough to support? Not quite.
Yes.
I'm almost tempted to move over here and take on Castle Artois. Well, I still can before they get a big garrison. On the other hand, if I come over here, I can support that army and probably take Carrick Ziflin this turn. So let's get Karl Franz over here. And let's see. Yeah, now we should be able to win that. Decisive victory. We'll do that. And I'm going to occupy Carrick Ziflin. Finish them off. We'll go public order and growth/replenishment for now. I can upgrade Carrick Ziflin. He leveled up, so let's give him 2 points in Scarred Veteran. Increase that. And we are replenishing with Karl Franz, which is good. So Carrick Ziflin should be gone, right? We took them out? Yeah, they're completely eliminated, which is good. Because oh man, I was so tired of them. They were driving me crazy. Alright, so we're good there. Helmgart definitely needs walls. Since it's kind of the gap to everything down below. We're getting attacked again by these guys. Let's just finish them off. They went into suicide mode. Really? They're still alive? You've got like one dude left with no health. Frustrating. Alright, so let's see. Bastone's about to go down. The Warriors of Chaos scaling in Varg I'm not going to be able to do anything about. Let's see if Astalia is interested, or Talea, I should say, is interested in the peace treaty. They are not. So I'm going to have to hammer on them for a little bit before they become interested, which is perfectly okay. I definitely need to get some income going here, though. All my units have basically done their thing. Let's go ahead and end the turn again. Sure, we'll let them go. I'm gonna lose that fight, obviously, but that's fine. This is Artois. Okay. So we'll see. I should be able to swing. Well, actually, Karl Franz probably won't be in range, but it looks like they just sacked it. So, never mind. Oh! I don't know what I just did. I don't think it was what I wanted to do. Oops. Okay, fine. So let's bring... He is not quite in range. Can I bring him over here to threaten? I could. I think what I probably want to do is put him like here and have him in camp so I can still replenish some men. And then let's just finish these guys off. They've only got one dude left, and that should... Really? This guy? He's still... Okay, I'm getting really tired of him, so we're just going to come down here and kill him. There we go. He's dead now. And that destroys Bastogne. Let's garrison here so that we can replenish some men. And looks like I don't have any enemies over this way. I've got Talea obviously up here, which is a problem, but I can deal with that. Here, we could start building up an army, although I don't really have the income to support it. So why don't we start upgrading some of our income buildings. Marienburg, I'll be able to upgrade the port. That'll give me an extra... That'll give me an extra 1,000. Wow. That's a lot of cash. Okay. It's going to take us a couple turns to get to the point where we can do that, though. Unless I can sack... do I need to repair this? I do, but I don't have the income to do it, so whatever. Dwarves still want me to join the war against the vampires. I'm not fighting the vampires right now. I can't. They're going to sack it again, and this time I will destroy them. He's probably going to run away, or he might occupy it, in which case I'll be able to destroy his army pretty easily. Yep, nope, they sacked and they ran away. But that means I'll be able to catch him with Karl Franz. So, well, maybe not. Let's garrison here.
Ready.
And repair. And growth and... Wait, actually, that gives me only a little bit of growth. Yeah, let's do... Now, let's do the growth and replenishment. I think that's probably going to be a little bit more useful right now. I lost that battle as I knew I would, which is fine. I think what I need to do... That's a really big Talayan army. That's a really big Talayan army. Holy cow. Okay. And I don't really have anything that can help. Alright, so time for you
right.
to...
So be
Let's
it.
garrison him in Helmgart. I want to get this army back up to where it needs to be. And then I'll be able to come support over here. We'll see. This settlement will have walls.
Archlector.
Grunberg, on the other hand, will not. So I'm going to pull my general back to Grunberg. The goal being that
By the
this guy can come over and deal with them that way.
now.
He's still replenishing men. Alright, let's end the turn. I should have recruited a couple more units into that army. They're probably going to attack him here. Yep, saw that coming. And they're probably going to sack Grunberg, or they may occupy it. But there's no way that I can win this. I'm just way too outnumbered, and I don't have the men for it. Decisive defeat, and they're going to occupy it. Of course they are. Jerks. Alright. Let's see. So let's get you into Altdorf, because I definitely don't want to lose Altdorf. Where he can threaten. Really nothing here that I care about.
What?
I'd love to get... Oh, actually, I've got Regiments of Renown. I was going to say, I'd love to get some sort of artillery in here so I can come and hammer these guys right away. And I do have the option for Regiments of Renown. So let's maybe get rid of these swordsmen.
Is it
And let's see, Regiments of Renown, we could get the Great Cannon. Why don't we do that? Recruit the Great Cannon. And let's get him over here to challenge Castle Artois. There are a lot of units, which does present an issue. Siege towers. I mean, this is a siege battle, so it would be a problem. And I don't have time to just sit here forever. But, other than their handful of lords, who are problematic, there's not really a lot they can do to me. Let's see... I'm almost tempted to fight this. I mean, their lords present an issue. As I said, they do have towers, which will be problematic, but Karl can take a lot of that damage himself. Or I could use swordsmen as just kind of cheap throwaway units. I do have the Hammer of Witches, which does a lot of damage and can take out a tower or two for me if needed. How many archers do they have? They do have a lot of peasant bowmen who will be on the walls, I'm sure. Let's start getting some siege equipment going. I do want to take out these guys as quickly as possible. Altdorf's over here. Marienburg is going to need walls, but I can't afford it right now. Let's do income from ports. Upgrade that.
welcome, oldest friends of the Empire?
And they are still wanting me to join the war against the vampires. I'm not going to do that. Sorry, dwarves. I love you guys, but I can't afford to fight the vampires right now, too, since those provinces down there are completely undefended. That's just not going to go well. Alright, here we go. Time to go take these guys out.
Fight
I want
for
my-
our nation.
I want my stuff back. Okay, so here we've got a decent amount of stuff. They've got a lot of swordsmen. They do have some spears. They got some crossbowmen. I do have great swords. I do have some regiments of renown. I think we'll be able to properly destroy these guys. Let's go ahead and fight this one. Just because I think it'll be a fun battle. And I'm relatively confident that I can win. Balance bar has it as pretty even, but that's okay. I have artillery and they don't, which is definitely helpful. So I'm going to see if I can get them to charge down this hill and back up at me, which would be great. So let's get all of our guys and just put them back here so I can form them up properly. Let's see. Let's form a line of swordsmen here. Like that. We'll get our great swords and tattersalls behind. I'll put my hammer of witches, or my Hellstorm rocket battery over here. That should basically cover... That should have them in range. Yeah, it will. As long as the stuff actually lands where it's supposed to. I do have some Reiksguard, which I'm going to deploy over here for visibility so I can see them. I'll put some Empire Knights over here in these woods. We'll get our crossbows and put them... Actually, let's move these guys back to about here. And let's put our crossbowmen here in the middle. Back a little farther so they have some range. There we go. I want our general right in the middle of him. He is on a Pegasus, which is good. And then we've got a couple of halberds. So let's put a halberd here. And a halberd here. So that will be my formation. Let's take this guy off of fire at will. I can see their men, and it looks like they are moving towards me. So let's see. Let's start firing at... What are these? Pistoliers? Don't care. Let's just start firing into the middle of their formation. Over here we've got more pistoliers. Look at the damage this is going to do. Boom! Look at that. That's fantastic. Alright, let's get... actually, let's leave those Reiksguard where they are for the moment. We'll let them kind of come charging up at me. I do want all of my units on guard mode. Are they going to see... They might see my Reiksguard. I guess we'll find out. Looks like they are starting to kind of blob up. I'm not going to pop that trap yet. My goal is going to be to get my cavalry behind so I can start hammering their missile units, which will be very useful. Let's start firing over here into this kind of mass in the center here. Unfortunately, my swordsmen are going to just have to take it for a little while. Let's get these halberdiers off over on this flank. And same over here. Oh, they saw these guys. Alright. Empire Knights. I don't want them. What are these? These are crossbowmen. Let's get them into the crossbowmen. Let's bring these Reiksguard. Bring the Reiksguard up and down the hill. Give them a nice downhill charge. That should be very, very good. And let's get my line of swordsmen hard group and tell them to charge. There we go. And then let's get these halberdiers over here. Let's get my great swords into the fight. General has not a whole lot of abilities, but something at least. Bring those Empire Knights back and charge these Pistoliers. Should get a nice charge on them if we can catch them. I think we can. Except that forest is going to get in my way. Very, very close to... Oh, there we go. Oh, maybe. Whatever. Alright, got these Reiksguard coming up. They'll come down and hammer. Alright, there we go. You guys need to be in the fight. Let's get our crossbowmen back here and focus firing on them. Give me a nice downhill charge here. Hammer fire there. Or the rocket battery fire over there. We're definitely keeping them busy. This unit I can refresh. Let's see if we can get some rear charges with our general. That would be very helpful. They do have a lot of spearmen. So that is something to keep in mind. But I think if I can get some rear charges going... basically hammer and anvil, just over and over and over again. And actually, if I can kill their general, that would be very helpful. Let's get them out. Alright, these crossbowmen are pretty much done. Let's take out those ones over here. You guys fire at those actually, you fire at the pistoliers. You guys fire into those swordsmen. You fire over here at these Empire Knights. Oh, my Reichsguard are getting swarmed at the moment. Let's send my general after those pistoliers. Where are my Empire Knights at? Over here. Fighting a bunch of swordsmen. That's not where they want to be. Let's get them trying to get those pistoliers off of our men. Those Empire Knights are basically toast. You fire... Oh, these guys are out of ammunition. Alright, fine. Why are you guys not in battle? You guys need to be in combat. Pull them back. Let's fire you into here. You guys fire into there. My cavalry is just sitting there taking arrow fire right now. For some reason. I don't know why I'm just letting them do that, but let's see if we can get a little bit of this damage going on them. See if we can harass these crossbows and mess them up pretty good. There we go. Shattered. Shattered, shattered. Everything's shattered. Mass rout. Awesome. There we go. Now, where is their general? Did I kill him? There he is. Everybody kill their general. Nope, not the Hellstorm rocket battery, though. That's not going to be good. How close to dead is their general? Their general's very close to dead. There we go. Got it. Now I can end the battle. And I believe they were in a city, so that should wipe this entire army out, which will be good. There we go. I want my city back. Thank you. And unfortunately, that means I lost my level 3 barracks, which is kind of annoying. Actually, let's not do that one. How much cash do I have? I've got a bit. Not as much as I'd like, though. Alright, let's go... brass-lunged and then stand your ground. That'll make him more effective in combat. Let's see if Talea is interested in a peace treaty now that I have wrecked their entire army.
You come bearing arms.
Yep, they are.
Is it war?
Alright, we will accept. Because I really don't... Talea really doesn't have anything that I want. They're kind of outside of my expansion zone at the moment. I'm laying siege over here, so we're fine. We're going to hold off until we can upgrade Marienburg. Get that super awesome port going. That's also a decent amount of cash. Let's do that too. Actually, no, Marienburg needs walls. Like, Marienburg needs walls. I need to keep Marienburg. It's a huge source of income for me. And it will be even more so once I upgrade the port again. Alright, so who am I at war with still? Artois, and then the Chaos factions, which I'm not particularly concerned about.
Surely an agreement will be reached.
Ooh.
But are we not all sons of Sigmund?
They are interested in confederating. Is Nordland interested in confederating? No. Alright. I will definitely do that. Fantastic. So we just added a huge amount of areas to our faction. All of this stuff over in here. Oh, wow, we've even got... Man, they expanded quite a ways. I'd love to get Mount Gunbad, because there's a gold mine there. Carrot Kadrin. I mean, we've got some public order problems. But that's okay. Let's see. We probably also have... Oh, wow. They have no armies? Did they just lose all their armies? I mean, I've got one little dinky army over here that's not really doing anything. Let's go ahead and well, actually, he's a level 15 general. Let's see what he looks like. Recruitment cost, attrition, public order. He's got some useful abilities. Not great. Might be worth keeping around, though. I think I'm going to disband him for now. I'll recruit him back later, but that'll give me a pretty nice bump in income so that I can come back and basically deal with some of these other areas. We do have some significant public order problems over here, so we're going to see if we can kind of do something about that. There's a gold mine here in Carrick Ungor, which is going to be super important. So we're going to want to defend that for sure. I do have the Shrine of Sigmar. If I upgrade that to the Temple, that'll give me access to a new Legendary Lord, which would be good. We've got all of this now as well. We got public order problems in, like, all of these places, though. Events. Oh, probably the Confederation is what messed them up. Let's go public order there. Let's just see. Here, I don't have the whole province. I just want to make sure I've got a commandment of some sort going in all of these. Here, growth and trade. Here, growth and trade. Why not? Actually, no, here, public order. There, we're fine. Here we need something. We'll go public order as well. I'm going to want to repair that as soon as I can, but we'll have to wait for next turn, I think. And I think everything else... Oh, this one doesn't. I need... Let's see. Got a lot of public order stuff here. They've actually got pretty good public order. So we'll do... And actually, they've got pretty good growth as well. What do I need here? Tax rate. Not a whole lot of income coming in from this place. Suppose we could get rid of the corruption. Or we could do recruitment. That might actually be the way to go. Oh, actually, I've got a Temple of Sigmar. Which means I can get... oh, here we go. Which means I can now get Balthazar Gelt? No. I'll be able to get Volkmar the Grim next turn, which will be good. That'll be fantastic. And I can get Flagellants here. So why don't we make this recruitment, and we'll make this a place where we get Flagellants for Volkmar the Grim's army and all that kind of stuff. I think that'll be really good.
I will fight with you.
Over here, I'm still sieging Castle Artois. So who's left? Just Artois, and then I can turn and focus on like the vampire counts or something along those lines. Dwarves, war target. I'm not worried about that. I'll join you in the war momentarily, dwarves. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten about you. Anyway, guys, I think that is going to do it for this episode because I am out of time for this one. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.